Hello, it's me, Barb. I'm at CRUMBL. Yes, CRUMBL. Oh, shucks. CRUMBL cookies. CRUMBL cookies. Warm and delicious. Soft and sweet. CRUMBL cookies. CRUMBL cookies. Oh, what a treat. They can't be beat. I'm singing. Oh, what a treat. They can't be beat. Ba-dum-bum-boop. Hi, y'all. How y'all doing? This is Barb, and welcome if you're new to this channel. I'm going to review some CRUMBL cookies, the 4 specials this week, and it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and they are doing this in honor of honoring those who go through the trauma and the horrible hardships and devastation of breast cancer. And Sawyer Hemsley, who's one of the co-owners, can you believe it? He put together this company with his friend when he was in college. I mean, I think of that going when I was in college, going, oh my goodness. And anyway, he dedicated this to his late grandmother, who had recently passed away. And I'm so sorry, Sawyer, for your loss. You know, no loss is easy. And she had a 25-year battle with breast cancer, like so many we know, and it's just so hard. Anyway, we have 4, and they're all pink, hence my pink shirt. Even though it's October, had my whole outfit picked up, thought, nope, pink. Anyway, we've got the pink velvet cake. Let's take a little overview real quick. We've got the pink velvet cake. Yeah, here we go. The raspberry lemonade, here it is. That's a cold cookie. The rest are warm. The pink donut, got a hole in the cookie. And a cake batter blondie. And that is this one, okay? So we're going to try them all, and we're going to have some fun. Well, I'm going to have some fun. I hope you do. And if you don't, well then, go visit somebody else. It's okay. You won't hurt my feelings. Anyway, I got a little hair messing with me. Who cares? Okay, so we'll get started. We're gonna start with the oh goodness sakes, I'm just looking at them all. That's the pink donut. The blondie has the white drops in it, so we're gonna start with this one. Now, I'm a chocolate lover, you all know that. That's no secret. So there's no chocolate this week. Even though it's Breast Cancer Awareness Week, you can have chocolate donuts like with raspberry in it and strawberry or cherry. Breasts are all different colors. Anyway, but that's okay. They're all, so the sugar cookie lovers, I know there are some reviewers that just don't care for chocolate and love the sugar. They're going to be in hog heaven this week. But I'm going to do my best to be non-biased, which we all are, so let's just be honest. Oh, did you see my earrings? Here. Oh, shucks. I don't know if you can see them. Anyway, it's a woman with her arms up, kind of like celebrating life and saying, I can do it. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, I'm always thinking. Not that I'm thinking clearly, but I'm always thinking. Anyway, okay, let's start. The lineup this week. Number 1 is the pink velvet cake. There you go. It says a velvety, soft pink sugar cookie, topped with a layer of cream cheese frosting and a pink velvet cookie crumbs. Well, that is a fun, pretty cookie. Let's see what happens. We'll take a bite, right? Well, I say it tastes like the regular batter with the light cream cheese. The cream cheese frosting is lighter now, and the swirl isn't as heavy thick, which is nice. Let me put a little crumb on here, and I'll take one more bite before I give my final analysis. I'm just kidding. It's a nice cookie. If you like sugar cookies, you'll like it. For me, I wouldn't go back to get it. But, for me, I guess it's kind of like, it's fine. It doesn't stand out. And that's the thing with CRUMBL is, they do 4 new cookies every week. And, they take a good chance on that because that's hard to produce that many new cookies. But I like the hunt. I like the hunt of trying to find the best cookie. And, it's like any bake shop. You go get cookies and you usually have 1 or 2 outstanding cookies. Well, CRUMBL, I rate from 1 to 10. 1 is you're going to get sick. Well, you'll never think of it. 10 is you can't stop thinking about it. You're going to go back for more. Now, in almost every bakery I go to, there's just a couple of things that I go, oh, they're a 10, they're a 12, whatever. And that's just, with Crumble though, every couple of weeks I find 10s and 12s, and some weeks I get a couple of 10s or 9s, 10s, 12s. One time I got a 14, and I know my scale is only 1 to 10. I make no sense. I don't claim to. Anyway, okay, so that one, you know, I want to give it a 7, but I got a weird taste on the roof of my mouth, my tongue. It's really a 5 or a 6. I'll give it a 6, okay? I appreciate Crumble honoring breast cancer awareness. And, you know, shucks, I had put together some things. I wonder if I can find them now. Oh, goodness sakes, you all. You can't take me anywhere. Even when I think I got it together, I don't. Isn't it funny when you all think you have it together and then you realize, oh, that usually doesn't happen when you're younger. But as you get older, you'll go, oh, I'm so together. Well, and then you realize that you're not. Now, anyway, okay, let me get on with the next cookie and then I'll tell you what I got here. The next cookie, let's try the pink donut, okay? Here we go, another warm cookie. They took a whole lot of it. There you go. It's a soft vanilla cookie topped with a pink glaze, a splash of rainbow sprinkles, and a hole just like a donut. It's funny, when I do those donut reviews, I call them cookies. When I do the cookie reviews, I call them donuts. This morning, I kept calling them donuts to Rebecca, the manager. She's so nice. They're all nice in there. This morning, the girl who opened the door at 8 o'clock, she said hi, but no one said hi. They were very quiet today. But they weren't like, you know, sometimes you come into a room and there's weird energy. There wasn't weird energy. It was just quiet, nice energy. But anyway, but these are hard to do, taking the center out. I say don't take them out. Call them a donut. Put a blop of something in the center and call it a donut. We lose more cookie, and these aren't cheap. Okay, let's try. It's another sugar cookie, right? Pink donut. Oh, forgot to talk about it. I'm going to still chew. Oh, a crumb went down the wrong pipe. Please don't do me wrong. Okay. The pink donut with a bite out of it. A soft vanilla cookie topped with pink glaze. A splash of rainbow sprinkles and a hole just like a donut. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry, you all. Now, sometimes it's like something gets caught in my throat. My little honey. Don't worry. I don't drink alcohol. You might think it with my little honey pot. Yes, honey. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. I almost turned off the camera and I said, no, let's move on. Now I may, if it keeps on. Oh, okay. That cough just went deep. Okay, so it's morning. Monday. Can't trust that day. Anyway, okay. The pink donut. It's another sugar cookie. It has more of a mellower taste. Let me take another bite. Gooey in the inside. That's how they like to do it. It's a nice sugar cookie. It's got a little different taste than the other. Can I say what the different taste is? Let me do something here. I'm getting all technical. Okay. This is the pink donut. This is the pink velvet cake. Plain kind of cookie. The regular batter. Not too much difference. This is a little gooier. It's another 5 for me. I'm sorry, folks. I want to give it a 6. You can give it a 6. You can give it a 10 if you want. But for me, you know, I want to give them all 10s because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Week. But, you know, then you're not going to trust me. Some people get upset when I don't rate things high because there's so much work behind these. And that's true. But, you know, everywhere, every bakery, they work hard. They get up at 3 in the morning and start working. It doesn't give you an automatic 10. And then I'm not a good reviewer. So anyway, let's move on. Well, no, let's not. Okay. I'm going to take a minute. Breast cancer. And guys, if you don't want to hear this, skip ahead. I'll put a little timestamp on here, but I just want to share the 5 warning signs of breast cancer. Of course, we all know one of the signs is a lump in your breast or under your armpit. That's usually a good sign. You need to go see a doctor. But number 2 is thickening or swelling of part of your breast. Maybe it swells a little bit. You go, what's that about? Or irritation, it's itchy, or it's dimpling of the breast skin, so the skin kind of dapples like someone's put their little finger all over it. Another sign of breast cancer is redness or flaky skin near the nipple of the breast. I never knew that. I'm 66. Pulling in of the nipple or pain in the nipple. So the nipple area has pain, or there's a pulling in, like maybe it's tucking in a little bit. Those are all the 5 main signs of breast cancer. Now, you know, everyone says, well, most people who are 50 and over get breast cancer. Well, that may be true, but I know plenty of people in their 20s and 30s that have had breast cancer. And, they also say, if you feel a lump, often it will be painless, and there's a hardness to it, but it's irregular edges. But that's not always true. Sometimes it is painful, and it is soft and round, and can be tender. So you never know. So that's why you go to the doctor and get it checked out. One of my friends one time said, I don't want to go. I haven't been for years. She had 2 children, and she said, I don't want to go because I don't want to find out if something's wrong. I said, oh my goodness. For me, this is my personal opinion. You may differ, but I feel like that's a selfish act, because especially if you have children, you want, because if you find it in the early stages, they can handle it. It's when they're back, when it's in stage 4 or something. And if it metastasizes, then, it's bad news bears. So, I hope you get checked out if you haven't thought about it. I don't know when I started getting my breast exams, and I should have looked it up when they say to. But I think in your late 30s, is that it? That they get, or your 40s to get a baseline kind of thing? I'm not sure. And, of course, some people say it's no big deal. Some people say it's painful. It's better now. They have the 360 thingy. But, it's not something that I long to do, but, I do it because I don't want to run into any troubles. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm going to do this one because I got this weird taste on the roof of my mouth from those 2 sugar cookies. So I'm going to try the raspberry lemonade. Okay, let's look at this baby. Perfectly tart and sweet. Now that's a pretty swirl. A lemon cookie smothered in a swirl of raspberry and lemon frostings, then topped with a house-made raspberry jam. I don't see the jam. Maybe it's in there? Now, you got to say, CRUMBL sends all this out, and they got to start first thing in the morning on Monday and get going. And sometimes things get forgotten. I've seen it on other reviews when somebody's missing something. But let's take a bite, right? It doesn't matter. This is fun. It's a real crumbly sugar cookie. And the lemon frosting has a little tartness, a little raspberry taste to it. I don't see any jam. That's a shame, because that would have been fun. That would have topped it off. I think if they had the jam, it would really top it off to maybe an 8. For me, I'm not a sugar cookie lover. I like a good sugar cookie. I'd say this is a 7.5. 7.5 today. I could have skipped this week, y'all, but I thought, no, not in honor of breast cancer week. I want to do that, and I want to make sure that I do it. Some people say, well, if you're not going to review nice, don't do them. You all, I don't care. Oh, well, how are you all doing, you all? And, if you're struggling, let me know, or let us know. The people on the channel are trying to think of a name for all the people that view all the time. We're starting to get to know each other, so feel free to join in on the comments and all. And feel free to subscribe. It's free. And press like if you like it. And ring the bell so you get notifications if you want. Now, I've been doing quite a few. Now, it's usually on Sundays. It's not a review. It's me chit-chatting or something, so you might want to skip Sundays if you don't want to hear me talking away. Try to do something a little nice that day. So, of course, Mondays are always CRUMBL reviews. Unless something happens to me or I just can't make it. But I've only missed a couple since I started February 5th. Well, it was really January 28th. Okay, we've done 3. And I say that one would be kind of like this, maybe this. Okay, so I think the first two were kind of like this. That one's kind of like this. And now we're going to go to the last one. That was the cold one, you all. That raspberry lemonade. I think they missed their raspberry jam, and that's okay. People are hurting for workers, you know. Everyone's scrambling. Okay, here's the Cake Batter Blondie. Okay, last but not least, my friends. Here we go. Ooh, ooh. I tell you what. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. But before I do, I want to say, I wanted to dedicate this video to my friends Elizabeth, Sean, Kim, and Nancy, who all struggle with breast cancer. And out of the 4, only two are left on the planet. Of course, I have a lot of friends that have left the planet who have had cancer, not breast cancer, but the struggles people go through, you know. I mean, cancer isn't the only disease out there, and of course, heart disease is a horrible disease too. But breast cancer for a woman is a really, really difficult thing. We identify, just like men identify with their genitalia, we identify with our breasts, and whether you like them or you don't, you like what you got, you don't. You know, the thought of losing them has got to be so hard. And I have had friends that have lost both of them, and not lost them, but had them removed so they could live. So it's amazing what you will want to do when you're diagnosed with something and you go, wait a minute, here's my choice or here's my choice. And then you say, I want to live. But anyway, what valiant heroes, there are so many unsung heroes on this planet, unsung, you know, people who are just trying so hard to get through a day, get through a moment. And sometimes when we're feeling good, to take that moment when you get up in the morning to go, wow, I feel good today. I'm going to enjoy today, even if there's bumps on the road, because there's some people that just can't get out of bed, you know, or can't have a hard time breathing, or just are in so much pain. So we got to, I like to concentrate on being grateful for what I have. Even when I couldn't walk, I try to think of the things I could do. Anyway, let's move on. Last one, and here we go. Oh, I started. Okay, this is the Cake Batter Blondie. I'm going to show it to you. There you go. And it's a perfectly smooth cookie packed with white drops and a delightful splash of pink and white sprinkles. Okay, let's take a bite, right? I'm going to break this one open. Ooh, now let's take a bite. Look at all those chippies. Okay, now I'm going to take a bite, because I didn't get any of those chips. This is fun. It's crispy on the outside, gooey on the inside, another sugar cookie. If you love crumble sugar cookies, you're going to be in hog heaven, like I said. Or crumble heaven. This one's my favorite. Probably because of the chips. But I'd say it's a 7, 7.5. I'd give that one a kind of like a this. I'm sorry. Hopefully next week. I know Halloween is coming. Holidays are coming. Thanksgiving, Kwanzaa, winter solstice, Christmas, Hanukkah. I'm looking forward. I've never been through crumble during the holidays. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping to see some chocolate ones coming up. I feel like every week they should have a chocolate one. At least one. And at least one sugar one every week. But they do have the milk chocolate chip cookie, so we got to give them that. Okay, I just want to add one last thing before I go. Last week's crumble cookie, the Aggie Blue Mint and Crumble contacted me, and they just wanted to make sure that we all understood, because quite a few of the viewers weren't sure, that it's based on the ice cream from the school the Crumble Cookie co-founders went to. And Sawyer, he was the one that was working during college, and the Aggie was their mascot. So there was a lot of controversy about which school it was from, and they went to Utah State University. So it was in honor of that. And I like that they make it so personable to their lives, you know. It's very cool. Good people, I think, over there. I've watched some of the reviews. Some of the other reviewers went to Crumble Cookies and toured the headquarters, and they had a grand time. And they were treated so well and so kindly and so cheerfully and open and lovely. Anyway, so I want to say, last thing before I go is that if you're viewing this and you enjoy watching, we're trying to think of a name for the group of people that keep watching. Some of the ideas were Barb's Barbies, Barb Wire, Barb's Besties, Barbalicious. Those are the 4 that I've heard so far. So if you have an opinion, share it with us. And anyway, until the next time, y'all, have a great week. Enjoy the fall, especially if you have that season in where you live. And take good care of yourselves, all right? And hey, listen, don't forget to get that breast exam, okay? And guys, if you feel something, that can happen to you too. So you might want to get checked out too, okay? Take it easy, and until the next time, bye-bye now.